Hello, magical gangsters. Welcome to another edition of the show, where I'll be your host, gangster magician himself, and I'm here to deliver you your message, because that's what I love to do, because I do what I love, and I love what I do. I love being here with you, because you're the best, that's for sure. Everybody knows it, not even a question, right, Archangel Michael? Trust me, he says, yes, yes, yes. He says, you're going to keep going, you're going to keep moving, nobody's going to stop you, okay? You're going to keep using the same formula you always use, okay? And it's never going to end. You already defeated these people. You defeated this devil, you defeated these demons. What else is there to say, okay? Other than maybe you should just keep aligning your chakras. Just keep maintaining it, okay? It never ends. That's the thing. It never ends. You just got to keep maintaining. Keep maintaining the control that you have right now. All right, because you're going to be in complete control very soon. That's for sure. So why don't we get a read here? Why don't we see what's going on? Cat says, he says, hello, how are you? So, you know, it is what it is. We feel like we're starting to really hit a turning point. The confidence levels are rising considerably among the collective. Okay, I can feel it. Alright, I can feel the aches, the pains. There are these growing pains. They're starting to go, and now you're starting to become who you're supposed to be. You know who you're supposed to be. That's why you're here. Okay, that's why you learn. You learn how to be who you need to be. Okay, you're gonna be what you're supposed to be anyway. So just keep doing what you're doing. Keep resting and relaxing, and keep going back to your energy. Keep yourself protected. You're gonna be fine. That's how you maintain. Okay, that's what it comes down to. It's like maintaining a vehicle. You're gonna keep changing that oil. You're gonna keep changing the brake. You're gonna keep making it work. No matter how many miles is on it, you're gonna keep making it work as long as you take care of it. It can last forever, most cars. Not forever, but you know, you get what I'm saying, right? You see what I'm saying. You got to maintain. You can't just, rest on your laurels, okay? That's what we tell them. We ain't resting on our laurels. Whatever that means sometimes. Laurels. What's a laurel? So, all right, let's get going. Enough of this nonsense. I feel like I'm, speaking gibberish right now. So what do we got here? What's in your energy? What's in our energy here, God, please, and thank you for our divine collective, the best of the best. Those who've seen it all, they've done it all, they've been through it all. You know the ones, okay? Let's get going. All right, so right off the bat, Ace of Pentacles. So you have a financial opportunity coming your way. Of course you do. It's your time. I mean, this is what it is, okay? You are on the cusp of a new venture or opportunity that has potential to bring financial and material prosperity. I am open to receive abundance and prosperity from all areas of my life. Yes, you are. And so am I. And that's why we're here. That's what we're doing. Okay, and who's this all to the chagrin of? This devil, of course. All to the chagrin of him. Okay, because he's a scumbag. Look at him. Look at that face. He's like, oh, I can't believe it's preposterous. That's what he says. Devil, preposterous. So, you may be caught in a situation that is causing you to feel trapped or powerless if you're involved with this devil. That's what's going to happen, right? That's how you're going to feel. I release myself from unhealthy attachments. That's what you need to do. That's if you want, to get this financial opportunity, this Ace of Pentacles, but this is not for you. This is for somebody else. The devil has no control of us. We already ran to hell. We went and we open hand smacked the devil, kicked him in his ass, and chased him the fuck out. He ain't even in hell no more. He don't run hell no more. Okay? He's just another fucking person now. That's all he is. And he hates it. It makes him so mad. Alright? That 9 of Cups, that you're gonna be getting your wish come true. That he could not corrupt you. Okay, he cannot corrupt you. Okay, he cannot corrupt your counterpart. Maybe at one time he has, succeeded. That doesn't mean that's forever. Okay, so all it takes is one time beating this devil. They got to keep beating you, knocking you down, and you just keep getting back up. All you got to do is knock him down once. You don't get back up. He's like King Hippo and Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Okay. That's an oldie but goodie, okay? But you're getting your wish come true. So this devil Oh yeah, let's see what this thing says. So it says, you have achieved a sense of emotional and material satisfaction and are feeling fulfilled. Okay, it doesn't matter how much you have. You're feeling fulfilled. You feel good. You're confident. Okay, you know you carry yourself. You don't have to. You're not built by the amount of money you have. Okay, you're built by how you carry yourself, how you make people feel. Okay, they don't remember how much money you have. They remember how you made them feel. Okay. And that's why I'm grateful for the abundance and the blessings in my life. That's what we tell Nine of Cups, because the more you keep being grateful for what you get, the more you keep getting. That's really what it comes down to, okay? And that's what this King of Cups always says, okay? He always tells us that. And we want to give this King of Cups an open hand smack sometimes, but, you know, it says you are in control of your emotions and able to navigate difficult situations with grace and wisdom. Yes, this is how this King of Cups says. This is what he says to you, okay? And he says, I lead with emotional intelligence and compassion. So this is your counterpart. So they better start acting like this, okay? But this devil here, you know, that's telling me that, you know, this King of Cups knows something here. Okay, because they're very emotionally intelligent. It says it leads with emotional intelligence, this person. Okay, and now this has this Knight of Wands energy, this passionate, fearless, you know, energy, that perhaps maybe they're borrowing this from you. I don't know. You are daring and passionate, and you are not afraid to take risks to achieve your goals. I pursue my passion with confidence, okay? I pursue my passions with confidence. That's what you said, okay? That's why you got an Ace of Pentacles coming your way. Why else would, you know, you wouldn't be getting this financial opportunity if you didn't pursue with passion. You're getting your wish come true. That's why this King of Cups is here. He sees you as a wish come true, okay? And this Five of Swords, you know, this devil, they want to win at all costs. Okay, and, you know, winning at all costs really costs this devil. Okay, because if you look at it from this point of view, this, you know, fearless and adventurous energy now is allowing you to be seen as a wish come true, to get your wish come true. This King of Cups sees you as a wish come true, and now there's an Ace of Pentacles here for you. Financial opportunity. So why don't we elaborate further? Why don't we get a little bit more detail with this devil here? Winning at all costs. Really costs us. See, this devil, here's the thing. They knew that you had, you know, some extreme power. Okay? They knew that it was a threat to them. So the way they looked at it was that energy you had, they said if they could corrupt it or do something to it or split it up, that's why the twin flame energy, it's impossible after that, because the devil can never, like, once twin flames are balanced and the devil can never come into that relationship. You know what I mean? It would never ever be corrupted. They can never get in that one ear and say, oh, well, this one is, you know, blah blah blah, you could do better. It's already, listen, we beat them. We already beat you. That's what it's coming down to. Now it's up to this King of Cups now, and they have to beat them. Now they see it. So it's the King of Cups sees, okay, you already beat the devil. So they're saying if you could do it, then they could do it. And now they see exactly what's happening. And they don't care what these people say anymore. Because they're looking like complete, oh, they're acting crazy like that, you know, doing weird, stupid stuff. And, you know, they're just coming off very, 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 very weird. So that's why people don't even want to be around them. They're just like, we don't care what you say, because it's so forced. Every single thing. They were trying to make it like this person was like, you know, a soulmate or something. I don't know. But, like, nobody's going to love you more than your twin flame anyway. At the end of the day, nobody's going to love you more than that. How could they? How could anybody? What the fuck? I'm fucking the shuffle up. Maybe it's a little too early for me. It's not too early though. It's only 7. Alright, so let's keep going. I feel like I'm moving a little slower than usual today. I don't know. We'll see. See what happens. Maybe the read will improve. Okay, so what do we got here, God? What are we working with here, please and thank you. Alright, so right off the bat, I just said this, 5 of Swords. So you were dealing with somebody who wants to win at all costs. And winning at all costs really costs them. Okay, you may be dealing with a difficult conflict or feeling defeated by a recent loss or setback. I choose my battles wisely. This is what these people need to learn. Choose your battles wisely. Don't come looking for it with a magical gang star. You might not like what you get, okay? You want to come looking for fucking conflict, you want competition, you want rivalry, you want to steal from us, you want to act like, you're better than us, then don't feel, bad after what happens, when you find out that you have to deal with the Tower of Terror when that happens, okay? Because this is what it is. They want to win at all costs. So if winning at all costs really cost them, then that means they're in the Tower of Terror because they're losing everything. And that means that, they're losing their confidence, they're losing their money, they're losing their respect. It's just they're done. You're finished. You're defeated. Whatever it is doesn't work no more. Sorry we messed up your demon party. We didn't want to ruin your demon party here, but sorry. Just like Forrest Gump ruined the Black Panther party that one time. He punched that guy. Remember? It was funny. He said, "I'm sorry I ruined your Black Panther party." That was the joke I was going with. So what else? Somebody wants to win at all costs here. Okay. And now there's the Hangman in reverse. So that's telling me that somebody wants to keep things at a standstill. They're stalling. Alright, so they know that winning at all costs really cost them. So now they're trying to stall the inevitable of losing all this. So they're coming off apathetic. They're trying to avoid the sacrifice. It's like this. It's just like it is. They're keeping it at a standstill, but it's like that will only last. That's like putting something on like a pipe or something, a burst pipe, and just wrapping it with tape. It's like this is what they're doing, expecting it to like be the fix. So it's just never gonna happen because you're just Nine of Pentacles. You don't need anybody, okay? You're to this point where you're just like, I don't care what you say, what you do. Keep it at a standstill. Do whatever you want. Keep doing what you got to do. We're going to keep doing what we got to do. And we'll see who can last longer, okay? We'll see who goes down first this time. I don't think it's going to be us. That's for sure. But I know who's going down, okay? And I know they're going downtown, all the way down, back to hell, to never be seen or heard from again. That's where they're going. Any of these people that thought that they were gonna, win at all cost against you. Well, guess what? It really cost them, didn't it? Okay, because now, Three of Swords in reverse, you recover from heartbreak. So, they did everything possible here, because they wanted to win at all cost. Okay, but you still recovered from it. You're still healing. You're still, this heartbreak is going, you know what I mean? Like, these emotions, you've dealt with this all. You felt it, now you dealt with it, you're past it, and you've moved on. That's really what it comes down to. And these people, they still want to keep this going, but it doesn't affect you anymore. So they're only creating conflict with themselves, because that's why Eight of Cups are getting abandoned. They're being left behind. Nobody wants to be involved with this. Okay, they want to keep it at a standstill. Then we'll leave them at a standstill. We'll leave it as a standstill. See you later. Goodbye. We don't have to see you no more. We don't need you. We don't have to see you. We don't give a fuck what happens to you. Goodbye. And just keep it at a standstill. You stay there, we're gone. What do you think's gonna happen? You're gonna disappear. You're gonna cease to exist. And they know that. Because you're the one who's got the valuable energy. You're the one, not them. That's why they all want a group to take just your energy. All these people wanted just your energy. And they want to say you're nothing. Ain't that something? Okay? So that tells me that this was a big fucking setup that people were trying to do against you for your whole life. That's what this is telling me. So this was like literally like the Truman Show, wasn't it? Seems it was. So what else is it we need to know here? Alright, that justice is here for you. That's what we need to know. Okay, that it's here. Three of Swords, you're recovering from heartbreak, is actually the justice, because they needed you to be completely depressed. They needed you to completely be lost, okay? Just like a little puppy that you needed somebody to, take care of you. Like, this is what they wanted you to be like, okay? So they could just keep beating you down, and then you were just going to keep coming back wagging your tail. They were just going to abuse you, okay? Project all their negativity onto you, make you out like you're the fucking bad guy, when all you ever wanted to do was just love people. It's pretty accurate. And then what did they do? And then they wanted to make fun of you. They want to call you names. They want to do crazy stuff. They want to go group in groups and chant your name and dance to moon magic and, do freezer spells on you. And then act like they're good people and that you're the bad one. Ain't that something? But here's the thing. We're getting the Ten of Pentacles. They're not, okay? They're losing everything because they want to win at all costs, okay? Now, justice is here for you. Go ahead, keep it at a standstill. We don't care. See, they thought that would bother you. We're like, okay, and then you just left. Keep it at a standstill. It's like you just went there, and they're like, it's like, oh yeah, we'll be right with you or something, being on hold or something, and then you're just like, well, guess what? Not holding anymore. See you later. We're gonna pay you too. You're gonna get paid. Oh, bang! Yes, love this. Love it. Yeah. Here's another one here for you. Ten of Pentacles. A Ten of Pentacles, another one. Yes, love that. Okay, because it's all about legacy inheritance here, my friend. You may be receiving an inheritance or passing down a legacy to future generations and recognizing the importance of family. Okay, I am grateful for the abundance and stability in my life. I am grateful for the abundance and stability in my life. Yes, you are, okay, and that is why you have this Ten of Pentacles, and that will be the justice here, okay, because this is what they wanted to take from you. They knew this was your energy. They didn't care about your love. They just wanted to get this Ten of Pentacles, okay? And they figured they could come in your energy, take whatever they gotta do, okay, and split it amongst each other, okay? They wanted to dance around and their little moon magic. They wanted to chant your name, all for this Ten of Pentacles, okay? But you still have it. It's still here for you, okay? Bang, there you go. Love it. Okay, now, Five of Cups, they're all in regret now. They're all depressed. They have repressed emotion. They don't know what to do here. They're crying. Okay, they're pessimistic. Okay, they see you recovering from heartbreak. That's the justice. You got this Ten. You're leaving with the Ten of Pentacles too. You're leaving with what they thought they were going to take from you. You're just taking it. You're just like, nope, taking it. Ain't that something? Ain't that something? So now you got this Ten of Pentacles. What else do we need to know with this though? So, I mean, who else we dealing with? Who wanted to win at all costs here? Okay, so we have this Eight of Wands here. So that's telling me things are rapidly moving here. Okay, you're moving forward quickly and making great strides toward your goals. Okay, so this is telling me this Ten of Pentacles is coming quickly. This is not something that's going to be, well down the lines. This could be, within the year. Okay, I'm ready for rapid progress and growth. I am ready for rapid progress and growth. Yes, you are. That's what you told me, right? Okay, and that's why you're moving along here. That's why you're recovering from heartbreak. That's why you got this Ten of Pentacles. That's the justice here. Okay, you have this Three of Wands. Okay, you're clearly building something. Okay, you clearly have something off the ground. All right, your hard work is paying off, and you're starting to see results. Your garden's starting to bloom. Okay, I'm ready for progress and growth. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And what else is it we need to know? So we're ready for progress and growth. We're recovering from heartbreak. Got this Ten of Pentacles coming very quickly. These characters, they want to win at all costs. Now they want to keep it at a standstill. You just walked away. And now look at you. Now look at you. You walking away from these people made you the best version of yourself. Ain't that something? Okay, and that's all because you have this lover's energy. Because you were full of love. These people, they couldn't drain you anymore. Okay, the real you is here now. Okay, you always had this love. They just wanted to keep fucking siphoning. They needed you. They needed to deprive you of this love, okay? Because you're a Queen of Cups, and that's what you run on. That's your fuel. So they figured that would make you, unable to move forward. But you somehow found harmony and balance between opposites here. You may be faced with a choice that requires you to listen to your heart. Listen to your heart when it's calling for you, okay? Because I choose love and harmony. Yes, we do. Every time. Why? Because you're a Queen of Pentacles. That's why. Because you are the ideal spouse. You're the one everyone comes to see. The one everyone wants to be. You are the showstopper. And you're recovering from heartbreak here. You always were this Queen of Pentacles too. Okay? And, the justice here is that you're getting now this Ten of Pentacles. And these people said you couldn't do this. That you needed somebody to take care of you. That you were slow. They said that you were like... They were making like you were like Rain Man or something. Like you were like borderline like retarded or something. Like this is the way they tried to make you out to be. And it's like they had all these people agreeing to it too, saying that you're like a weirdo, that you're like this. And now it's like people are seeing, like, wait a second, they're not even like this. You fucking weird. You're the fucking weirdo. Why would you lie about somebody like that? Unless you're a fucking weirdo. And that's what people are seeing right now. They're looking at them like, only a fucking real weirdo would go around and start saying something about somebody else. Okay, like that. That's for sure. Especially when they know they're a Queen of Pentacles. And people know what you were. That's why they're terrified of you. That's why they had to go in a group against you. Okay, they knew what they were dealing with. Okay, they just wanted to diminish you. They actually started to believe their own lies. But your love fucking defeated this. And this is why this Ten of Pentacles is here. Okay, and how'd you do that? All by being in Hermit energy. I mean, you had to. They forced you into it. Okay? You may need to retreat from the world to find inner peace and guidance. Okay? It's just what it comes down to. I seek truth and inner wisdom. And that's what you did. They didn't expect you to, though. They thought that by isolating you and putting you alone, that you were going to be unable to cope, okay? Because they were taking, I blew out this thing by accident. They didn't think you were going to be able to recover from this heartbreak, okay? So the fact you recovered from this heartbreak allowed you to get into this Hermit energy to where you were able to, seek the truth and inner wisdom that you needed, okay? That's why you had the spiritual knowledge now. That's why you're moving in such a rapid pace with this Eight of Wands. I mean, this is the Justice. The Ten of Pentacles is here. You recovering from heartbreak. So, I mean, this is only good things here. All good things is your future. So, what else is it that we need to know, though? I mean, that's all good and dandy, but we don't even know who these people are. Do we even care, though? Because we already left it behind. And now all these things, they kept at a standstill. We don't really care because whatever they do, they can't do anything. They can't even come near you even if they wanted to. Why? Because you're a spiritual authority over these people. We don't want you around us. That's why. Alright, so that's why you can't come around. Just get the fuck out of here. So, what else do we need to know? Is there anything else? And then I'll get to another deck. Okay, so the other thing is this cycle is complete with this world. Okay, the cycle is complete. Because you have reached a major milestone and are ready to move on to the next phase of your journey. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. I have achieved completion and fulfillment. That's why you feel so good, okay? Because you fulfilled, because you completed this. You don't have to worry about this. You recover from this heartbreak. They can't drain you in any way. You completely cut this energies off. They don't even have access to you, okay? The only way they can come to you is if they come beg you. Because you don't give a fuck if you ever see them again, because you got this Ten of Pentacles. You don't need them for nothing. You could do this all while being a Hermit energy, and you're full of love, too. Lovers, Hermit, Justice, Ten of Pentacles. The World. Three of Swords in reverse, Eight of Wands. It's quickly approaching. Yes, it is. And who do you have here with you? This King of Pentacles, okay? Because they know you're the best, okay? Because you are a Queen of Pentacles, we saw. Okay, and the Ten of Pentacles is here. So that tells me that this King of Pentacles has an Ace of Pentacles to bring to you, because you're a Queen of Pentacles, Nine of Pentacles, okay? And that will create this Ten of Pentacles. And you got Lover's energy here with it. Ain't that something? You're recovering from this heartbreak with Lover's energy. Love it. I love it. Okay, and whoever this winning it all really cost them, yes it did. Four of Wands in reverse, because now they're losing everything. There's conflict with family, there's conflict with friends, there's no support where this is. Okay, nobody wants to be bothered with these people, okay, because they wanted to keep things at a standstill, and now they're stuck. And you're just leaving them stuck. You're not gonna, they can't move now. So it doesn't really matter what happens. This is all it is conflict. You're never gonna see this anyway, because you're never gonna be around it. You don't need to be around it. You're not going to be around it because you're in this Page of Swords energy, because you have a thirst for knowledge. You have new ways to communicate. You don't care what this is going on with this. You're moving on, okay, because you have so much more to look forward to than whatever this was. So let's do one more. Let's find out what the end is going to be here. I mean, this cycle's complete. Okay, how's this going to happen? You, Six of Swords, leaving this all behind. There you go in your rib. You said, see you later. And I'm moving along very quickly. I love it. This cycle's complete. There's no doubt about it. Okay, why? Because Nine of Cups, you're getting your wish come true. That's why. You're the best. I love you. I really do. I'm very happy about this read. I like this read. So what else is it? Why don't we elaborate? Maybe get a little confirmation, clarification, and then we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying? Can you dig that, sucker? I forgot to get my tea. I sat down and I started doing it, and I was like looking at my tea over there. I'm like, ugh. But I would have to like get up and stop and put the tea bag, and it would be too much. It ain't just sitting there. It's in the thing. Whatever. I'll save it for next one. So what else? What else do we need to know here? God, please and thank you. Let's see what our magical gang starts here. Leaving this all behind now. Recovering from this heartbreak. I love it. Okay, they still have love too. You recover from heartbreak and you still have that love with you. That's the best part about it. So what else is it? What else do we need to know here? Let's get a little confirmation, clarification, please, and thank you, God. Alright, so now we know. We know what you're dealing with. Who want to win at all costs against you? Was this Queen of Swords in reverse? Makes sense, right? Angry, bitter, overbearing, deceitful, unreliable, dismissive person. Somebody thought they were better than you. They thought that they were going to come in here and, squash you and take your divine counterpart from you. That's what they thought. But they thought wrong. Why did they think wrong? It's because you have the strength of 10 men, the strength of 10 women. They completely underestimated you. And that's the way you like it. Okay, that's the way it was supposed to be. That's what's designed to be that way. Because it seemed that how could one person, one person, come back and defeat this entire group? How did you do it? Because you had the power of God with you. You're a chosen earth angel. It's all designed this way to happen. Makes you look great. Makes you come out of it smelling like roses, okay? Not smelling like shit, like some people, okay? And that's what's happened. These people are walking. They smell like shit, this Queen of Swords in reverse, okay? Figuratively and literally. I mean, it's just what it is. They're not even taking care of themselves. They're so focused on trying to destroy you that they don't even worry about themselves. That's why they'll let themselves take themselves out. You just sitting here, like keeping them at a standstill, let them take themselves out. Okay, now listen to this. So now we know exactly what you're dealing with. So you have this High Priestess in reverse here now. So you have the High Priestess in reverse with this Queen of Swords in reverse. Wow. Okay, so that's telling me this is the Matriarch. It's an old-time witch. Okay, this old-time witch could be angry and being in this Queen of Swords in reverse energy. This could be two people. This could maybe this High Priestess in reverse, the one that they wanted to bring in as this Empress in reverse, your replacement. Okay, but here's the thing about this with this High Priestess in reverse. They could be angry and all they want, but death's here for them. Okay, death is here. He said, be angry all you want. What are you angry about? You did it. They didn't do nothing to you. This fucking hermit didn't do nothing to you. You did this. You attacked this person. And they just didn't think that they thought they were above. They thought they were above universal law or something. Nobody's above universal law. They might be above physical law. They are not above spiritual law. That's for sure. That is for sure. Because you are the judge, jury, and executioner here. Okay, and this is unfortunate. This High Priestess reverse has to be executed. Okay, because you have this Page of Cups energy. And how you're going to execute that? You're just going to keep getting your intuitive messages. It's going to create creative opportunities. That's where this 10 of Pentacles will come from. Okay? Don't let your emotions get in the way. Page of Cups is what they tell you. That's why you're going to, use your head over your heart. Even though you're still full of love. It's just you have the balance here, though. That's what it comes down to. You recover from heartbreak allowed you to become, because if you were heartbroken, you would never be able to become a magical gangster. You would never be able to become the way you are. You'd be so worried about what's going on with these people. That's what they needed you to do. They want you to be all alone. They put you like how you're in the sermon energy, but instead like looking at everything they're doing. They thought you were going to be sitting there like on your phone, like looking what they're doing. And you're just like, I don't give a fuck what you do. We don't even know who you are. Okay. And now they're looking at what you're doing because you didn't do that. So it's just the energy pull. Okay. So you were pulling that energy and it's like, listen, you're watching what we do. We don't give a fuck what you do. Dad, look at your life now. That's what he said to our counterpart to watch. Look at your life now. This is what your life is. You enjoy it, okay? Because that's what you got to look forward to, okay, because we don't need no jerk-offs like that around us, okay, because here, Five of Swords, winning at all costs, really costs you. Your counterpart, it costs them everything. They're losing everything. It doesn't make a difference what happens with this person. We don't care, okay? They're going to come begging you anyway, so it doesn't matter. They're not going to stay down with this. They're a coward, okay? They're going to show their true colors. They're a coward, okay? And then this High Priestess in reverse, they were more or less, the High Priestess in reverse usually is like, what they do is they'll have like your counterparts, usually like a King of Cups. This High Priestess in reverse is usually like the mother of that person. They could also be, other stuff, but this is usually how it goes, is the High Priest. They're an old-time witch. They've been, usually siphoned from the Divine Masculine, because they're like the motherly figure. They act like they're the strong, all-knowing feminine energy, but they do this weird shit in the back that a lot of people don't know about, okay, but now they're being seen for that, and you are being seen as the ultimate feminine energy because they wanted this Queen of Swords reverse to be, your replacement because they could control that person. See, they couldn't control you because you're a divine feminine. So this person knew that, okay? So they knew that they had to bring in their own person to pretend, okay, to cloak in your energy. And what they had to do was knock you down, have your heart broken by this, divine masculine. All right, and that's how this ended up being. So this person was instrumental in causing all this, but now they're being seen for what they did. It's like, no, this is what you did. They can't lie. They can't get their stuff out of it. They can't dismiss anything anymore because winning at all costs really cost them. Didn't it? Didn't it, Jezebel? Yes, it did. Jezebel. All right, so what else do we need? What else do we need to know? Okay, is that this Chariot in reverse is here. Okay, so there's like a complete lack of control here with this High Priestess reverse. They're not in control of the situation. Okay, they're very unsuccessful. They're at a loss. They're at a loss, right? A loss at the last minute, this is, for this High Priestess reverse. They can't believe you came back and won this. And you took out not just them, but this Queen of Swords in reverse. Two fucking very nasty energies. That's a very nasty energy. High Priestess in reverse, Queen of Swords in reverse. I don't think it gets any worse than that. I mean, that's an angry old-time witch. That's what that is, okay? But you, Nine of Cups, are still getting your wish come true. And they're angry because of that. They're angry that you're getting your wish come true. They needed you to be heartbroken. This is what this is. And they want to act like they're good people, though. Now they're being seen like that they needed you to be heartbroken for them to feel good about themselves. How is this? What is this? Who are these people? Where did this come from? What kind of people like this exist? Like, where did you find these people? That's what we want to know. Fuck did you come from? How the fuck we get involved with you? How'd you find us? That's what we want to know. We want fucking answers, okay? And you're gonna come bring it to us, okay? Because here's the thing: Six of Wands reverse, you lose. High Priestess reverse, you lost. It's over for you, okay? Your time is up. You're being discredited. Whatever you had to say about us, it's been proven as false. It's fake news. Seven of Pentacles says that we show that we have the long-term view, that we were hard-working. You said we weren't. You said we weren't anything. We didn't have a long... You just did everything possible because you knew that we would be see through you, that we were the real High Priestess, okay, that you were nothing. And you figured this was the way to remain in control by bringing your own little jerk-off person, your own fat fraud, okay, that you thought, oh, look at him, he's such a nice guy. He lost this woman. He was the one who fucking killed the lady. I mean, come on now, stop it with this bullshit. It gets me mad that people like they'll be the ones who poison somebody and then they die and then they want to like act like it was like they're the ones that everybody has to feel sorry for. But you're the one who fucking killed the person, But that's what people do. They like to do stuff like that. These fucking weirdos. And then now they're all starting to get caught for what they're fucking these hijinks. They like to do spiritual hijinks here. Fuck, whatever. I don't even know. Whatever. What else do we need to know here? I'm starting to get irritated. I don't like this High Priestess mirrors. I never did. I always knew what they were. And then when you get a Queen of Swords in reverse into this, it's like this is a fight. This is like a battle. So what do we got to do to get rid of these characters? I mean, they're being discredited. They're not moving. Okay, they wanted to win at all costs, really cost them. They're stuck at this standstill. Okay, now look, 4 of Swords in reverse. They're burnt out and exhausted. So you burnt them out. They're continuing despite dire stress, though, but they're taking themselves out while you're just sitting here recovering from heartbreak, leaving this all behind, completed the cycle. So, like I said, they're taking themselves out. This is just all in the back. This is all in your back, your rear view mirror, though. Okay, you don't have to look back to this. I'm just letting you know, so you don't have to go back and like figure it out. Telling you this is what it is. This is what they were doing, but you already completed the cycle with them. So of course that's how they're going to go. That's how they're going to go out. You don't have to see it though, okay? Because then if you wanted to see this, then that would make you you would be wrong to do that, because then it would show you're kind of a hypocrite if you were going to go back to enjoy to see this. I mean, you already know what's going to happen, you know. So it's just like, go focus on the positive, focus on the good. I'll tell you what's happening with this, but you keep focusing. So just so you know, you keep it for your stand, but you don't need to worry about this Ten of Wands, because they want you to carry the burden. They're carrying the burden. You're gone. They're in the rear view, carrying this burden that they thought you were going to carry. So what's going to be the end here for both sides? Okay, is that you are getting your wish come true at 9 of Cups. I feel like I've seen this quite a bit today, 9 of Cups. So you getting this wish come true is everything has turned out well. Enjoy your success. That's what this is. I mean, come on. Lovers, Justice, 10 of Pentacles, recover from heartbreak, the World, 6 of Swords, 8 of Wands. And then on this side, you got this High Priestess in reverse. They're all fucked up over here. You still got this wish come true. I love it. Okay, why do you still have this wish happen to you? Because you got the strength of 10 men, the strength of 10 women. Because they couldn't stop you. They couldn't stop you from feeling like you just never gave up. They were not going to break you. They tried everything. When I tell you everything, this is why they don't know what to do. They're burned out and exhausted. They have to bow. But I don't think they have it in them. I think they're just going to hopefully go out. They're just, I don't know, they're just going to burn out. I don't know, though. The guy might just want to keep them around just so they could see you fucking shine. Just make them watch you. That's probably what's going to happen. Okay, because look, this Knight of Cups in reverse energy is what they're in now. Okay, so they're coming off very manipulative. So what they're going to try to do is fickle. Okay, they're trying to come off like acting like they knew you were, like they knew you were something special. They just wanted to, test you a little bit. They're gonna make it like this was a test or something. That you passed their test or something. But it's like, yo, motherfucker, this ain't no test. You fucking want us to go down and die, okay? Because here's the thing: we're the one who brings the fun. We are the sun. We stay positive through all this, okay? This was no test, okay? This was very, very calculated, manipulative work here, okay? And you caught this person red-handed doing it, and now they're going to try to act like they didn't do anything. But once you tell them, beat it, watch how they act. They think that you're gonna be like, accept them or something. Like they're a big shot. You're like, get the fuck out of here. You ain't nobody. And that's what happened. That's how you chase this person. Okay, because here's the thing. You got an Ace of Cups here. Remember, you are this 9 of Cups. Okay, you're a wish come true. That equals this 10 of Cups, okay? Open your heart and receives the emotions around you. This 10 of Cups, okay, will create this 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Cups creates abundance. Why? Because 6 of Cups, because you got that unconditional love. People are nostalgic towards you. You got this 10 of Cups. We got this 10 of Pentacles. Really, there's nothing else to say. The cycle's complete. What's going to be the end here for this High Priestess in reverse, this Queen of Swords in reverse? What's going to be the end for them? Where is this going? Okay, so here's the 5 of Cups in reverse. So there's acceptance here. Somebody's moving on. Okay, so this means that they're getting left behind here. So this would have to tell me that would be your divine masculine who would be doing that. And who would be this divine masculine that's leaving this all behind? They just want to move through. They're accepting this. You are their dream come true. You are their wish come true. Who's coming? Your King of Pentacles, of course. They're right here. And the energy you find the most sexy, it's here. Okay, and it's leaving this all behind. All because this High Priestess reverse made it so obvious that if they were willing to do this to take you out, then you definitely are, without a shadow of a doubt, the one. Anybody who would go to this amount of effort to, you know, keep somebody down or keep somebody away from their whatever because of evilness, this is what it was. They interfered with the divine union here. And this is how you get destroyed. This is what happens when you mess with two earth angels, divine union. This is what happens. You get burnt out, you get exhausted, you get left behind, and you disintegrate. And you're never seen or heard from again. What else do you want from us? You want us to come bring you with you and like roll out the red carpet for you? Oh, thank you. Thank you. Well, that would be preposterous, I think, to do that. So I feel that you just have to go. Okay, and that's what number 88, angel number, tells me. It says, listen to your gut, and we want you to go, is what our gut tells you. When you are positively motivated, your goals and dreams will unfold as they should. Let your inner voice be your primary guide on this journey. Let your inner voice be your primary guide on this journey. That's what we've been doing. That's what I've been saying. Okay, that's what you do. That's why you're here. Okay, and that's why 1313 says that too. Because you seek comfort. That's why you're here. I mean, listen, I'm here for you. I get comfort through you. You get comfort from me. This is what it comes down to. This is how we do things. This is what it is. You watching me talk, me seeing your comments, your likes, all that gives me comfort. So I mean, thank you. I can't thank you enough, really. The number 1313 brings special protection from your angels. They want you to know that you can seek comfort and safety under their watchful care, as they work extra hard to shield you from any negativity. They do. They work extra hard because they see your value. They know they can communicate with you through this stuff, okay? They communicate with me through license plates, okay? Pennsylvania license plates. They communicate. That's what they like to keep, because I see the 4 numbers. They have 4 numbers on there a lot. So I will always see like 4 numbers that are just angel numbers at all times. Like no matter where I go, it's weird. Like, and it ain't like I'm looking for it. It's just like I'll look up and it's there, but it's not. I'm never looking up and it's like just the regular stupid ones. It's always. It's just crazy how they do it though. It is crazy, but when the angels know, they're going to work tirelessly to protect you, because that's what they want. They need people like you to you know, to communicate. That's how they get you. This is how we defeat these demons. Because 85, it's all about being grateful. You should be grateful for all this. Grateful for the spiritual knowledge. Grateful for the inheritance. Grateful that you were chosen. Grateful, okay? You put the work in. You earned it. Focusing on gratitude shifts our perspective from what we lack to what we have and can achieve. Okay, because if you want to focus on what you don't have, you know, that's what a lot of times they want you to do. They want you to focus on what you don't have. They want you to chase. Remember that. They want you to chase what you don't have instead of being grateful for what you do have. Okay, because the more you're grateful for what you do have, the more you will get. The more you're ungrateful for what you do have, you will lose. It happens all the time. Tell me it doesn't. Okay, so this positive mindset attracts more positivity into our lives, creating a ripple effect of abundance and success. Let's create that abundance, this ripple effect here. I'm grateful for everybody I have. I'm grateful. I'll tell you, listen, I'd be grateful just for whatever it is I have, okay? The fact that I even have, you know, the amount of people I have is it brings me to, you have no idea how much gratefulness I have for you. Because without you, there really is no me, you know? And that's why it's like, it's a 2-way street here with us, okay? And that's why 345 is here, because it's all about elevating, okay? Because it's your personal power. I'm trying to help you get your personal power, while you at the same time help me continue to get more power, okay? You have the personal power and strength to create the changes you desire in your life. Reflect on your current situation and identify areas of dissatisfaction. What's not working for you? Your future is in your hands. It depends on how you choose to shape it. Exactly. You're the creator here, right or wrong. That's what that angel told me. He said you could create. You're a divine feminine. You're a creator. You're creator energy. Don't forget that. Sometimes I think people forget that. You have the authority here. So let's do the crystal of the day. What's going to be the crystal of the day? Green Aberdeen, I want to say. It's going to be green Aberdeen. I'm telling you, it's going to be green Aberdeen. Gotta get what's it called? Get it again, like I did on that amethyst one. It's going to be green Aberdeen. I know it. There's no doubt about it. So let's get it going. Crystal of the day will be green Aberdeen. Yes, it will. Yes, it will. Or it's going to be green, at least. Okay. Yep. Well, at least it's green. Okay, it's fluorite, though, so that was good enough. All right. At least I got that green part up. Okay, so fluorite is which is right here. So it's like that's like a multi-fluorite. Oh, no, that's not the right one. Sorry. This one. Multi-fluorite. That's got like the different colors into it. But there is green fluorite, though. So fluorite is a stone of focus, clarity, and energetic harmony. It clears negativity, aligns the chakra, and brings mental balance, grounding yet calming. It supports peaceful thinking and confident decision making. All chakras it's for fluorite. I usually thought it was more for a heart though, but Pisces, Capricorn are the two that it's affiliated with. I am clear, centered, and aligned in mind and energy. I am clear, centered, and aligned in mind and energy. I'm clear, centered, and aligned in mind and energy. Yes, you are. That's why you're the best, and that's why I love you, and I appreciate you, all my new subscribers. I love you. Thank you, everyone from the beginning. Thank you. I love you. I'm very grateful, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.